You're watching Homegirl Creates with me, Adora. I have all these cans and all these paper towels that I use to collect my excess paint. I can't throw them away. Let's make something pretty. We'll be using some DIY liquid patina, some pretty ribbons. Let's make something, but first. Hello, it's me again. So when you cut the lid off your cans, I don't use this kind that cuts into it. If you have this kind, you're gonna have to sand or crimp down that edge. Be very careful. Don't hurt yourself. I have this kind. It kind of looks like a parrot to me. It's the kind that goes around the rim of your can. And it removes the top and it leaves a smooth edge. It could still hurt you. You should still be careful. This is a 1 sheet of a select size paper towel, and it fits standard can very well. But this is a larger can, and I found that it takes just over 2. Roll it long ways, and then you can trim off the excess. I'm going to use a generous amount of the liquid patina. It works like Mod Podge. If you have that, use that. Spray the paper towel with a little bit of water to help relax the paper fibers. So, without using so many colorful adjectives as I may have used before, I'm going to tell you the story about when Homeboy signed me up for his work, Chili Cookoff. And now let's put a little bit more of the liquid patina in the seam. I like how I can see the ridges. And then you can cut the edge and make the seam, or I like to spray it with some water and just tear it. It blends in really well. So, way back when we lived in Tennessee, our church was having a little community chili cook-off. So I thought, hey, I make chili, and I entered it. A friendly little competition doesn't hurt anybody. I ended up winning the silver ladle. It was an honor to serve. And I'm going to set it aside and let it dry. We'll come back to it later and trim the ends. So like a month before Thanksgiving of 24, Homeboy comes home and he's like, hey, work is having a chili cook-off. And I'm like, that's nice, dear. Walk away. Walk away. I don't want to do that. I already had a silver ladle. Were they offering a golden one? And I'm going to come back and put a seal coat over the whole top. I'm going to pounce my brush instead of drag it. I don't want to destroy the paper fibers. Plus, I like that it gives it that extra texture of the paper towel and the can. And then let that dry. So like 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, Homeboy says, yeah, like they only have 11 people signed up for the chili cook-off, and I know your chili's really good, so I signed you up. And I was like, no. Then we'll come back and we will trim the ends. Look at all that texture. So then it's like a week and a half before Thanksgiving. And homeboy's like, yeah, they're gonna have it the day before Thanksgiving. And I said, that's stupid. So then, like 8 days before Thanksgiving, homeboy comes home with 6 pounds of burger. They supply the meat. And I'm like, 6 pounds? I only got 1 crock pot. So I bundle it all up into 1 pound packages and put it in the freezer.
Now, wouldn't you know it, I thought I was recording. I wasn't, apparently. To trim the paper off the end of the can, I just used an X-Acto blade and very carefully went around the edge of the can. It had a nice edge. You could also use sandpaper.
Then Wednesday, the week before Thanksgiving, homeboy says, before he goes to work that morning, I don't need a lunch tomorrow. Tomorrow's Chili Cookoff. And I said, tomorrow's Thursday. You said the Chili Cookoff is next Wednesday. He said, yeah, here's the paper with all the guidelines for the Chili Cookoff. It's tomorrow. We're supposed to have the crock pots in the cafeteria by 6 a.m. I'm like, 6 pounds of burger are frozen in my freezer and I don't have the ingredients in the house. I have 2 Zoom calls today and a video to get ready for Thursday, tomorrow. And you want it wet? No.
It's time to pick out the ribbons. I've had a lot of these ribbons for a long time, so it's nice to be able to use what you've got. Some of these are over 10 years old. I'm just hot gluing on low, deciding which ribbon looks best with which can. Some cans I layered ribbons, some I just put one around.
So I made chili that afternoon. And guess what homeboy had for dinner? Chili. That's right. Homeboy got chili for dinner. Because I'm orange.
This project is really easy to do. It helps you use up materials that you may have already have. Saves them from the recycle bin. You can use them for holding pens, markers, scissors. Give them as gifts. Put little treat bags in them. All kinds of ideas. Try different paper towels and see the different textures. Play around with them. Have fun.
And then homeboy took it to work and he put it on the table where it belonged. And then apparently come lunchtime for the first shift, homeboy sent me a message. He said my crock pot was empty and it was voted favorite of the table. And for that, I won this can cozy. I could decoupage it, just like this project. So the moral of the story is, have friends that can listen to you through these hard times, and don't mind if you drop a few S-bombs. Thank you, my friends. I appreciate it. Also, homeboy was right. It's good chili. The guys appreciate it at work. Their bellies were full. I got it done. Really didn't cost me that much time. Still got my video posted the next day. Does this look like a golden ladle to you?